So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Malik Smith, he steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. No balls and one strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Over to Smoke at first, and there are two away. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Denard Span. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And Span will watch another one miss. It's 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Miller will wait on it, and he's got it for out number 1. So 1 away, and that will bring in the dangerous Cuban slugger, Jose Abreu. Here's the first pitch to him. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
In now, JT Realmuto. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stop.
First offering on its way. Ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now the 3-0 offering, and he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base. Here's Randall Grichuk. Yeah, guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 1-0 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
2 balls and a strike. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Line drive to left. catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. The tag, and he's safe. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th. Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
Number 41, Daniel Hudson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Low for ball 1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And they have taken the lead. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year as the Jays have opened it up now to 4-1.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Four runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, C.J. Cron. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Now the 0-1. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. On to first, and Happ's rolling now, 2 away.
Third baseman, number 5.
Up next for the Rays, Matt Duffy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Duffy.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Travis with the bare hand play. What a play. Chaz Rowe has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Trey Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one just missed outside. Tough tough slider down low for a strike. The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Ready for another shot now, Devin Travis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Ready once again, Josh Donaldson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Donaldson and deep. Gone!
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
Into the box, Jose Abreu. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting,
stepping in for the Jays, JT Realmuto is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. And a fastball just a bit up. 2 out, nobody on. Way in front of a great slider that time. Line toward the alley in left center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, number 10 for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Standing in now, Randall Grichuk, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play.